Welcome back, everyone, for the only tiebreaker of the night of Group A here in our Amateur World Series. It will be Mint Gaming Rocky Road against Team Kitchen. Once again, the sides are the same. Team Kitchen is on blue, Mint Gaming's on red. Mint Gaming also have a sub-in who will be Neptune Rises in the jungle. Thunder McBuster, their original jungle, is now playing mid. So therefore, that's our lineups here. And gentlemen, what do we think going into this game real quick? And just giving your predictions as well. And then we'll get right into draft. Because I know we're all ready for it.
Go ahead, Moose.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I just know that it's gonna be a Hex Tech Soul. I mean, that's all that I got.
That's all we need.
I here for it. That's all that we need because it's got to be 4 in a row now at this point, right? Like Hex Tech Soul has been such an important moment here in all three of the games from Mint Gaming Rocky Road, and we gotta get to see the journey progress. But I think that with a little bit of coaching, Mint Gaming Rocky Road might just have what it takes in order to win this draft. They kind of know what they're going up against.
A little bit of coaching from who?
From their coach.
They're gonna need another coach at this point.
No, I don't.
Okay.
What? Oh my god, that was. Oh my god! I just got that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm in gaming coach. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry. That was a little bit mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hearing all the shade, like all the time, man. Redacted. You're like on the verge of being an insult comic. It's great.
No comment. Right, Chains, you go.
At this point, like, I don't see how Mint Gaming can win at this point. I think the mental is too far gone. I think, and I know that for me, like, if I was playing in a team, like, we went 0-3 on day 2, like, and you have to play a tiebreaker, dude, you're so completely like drained, and you're so completely demoralized that you're actually in this situation that, like.
So do they do what their opponents have kind of been doing? Do they finally go the tank build? Because they've tried all these damage comps and it's not working.
Tanks are broken, dude. I've been saying that. I'm on the train with you. I think they should just pick 3 tanks and like I don't know, like a Vayne and like any sort of mage, and you'll win.
It's just that simple.
It's just that simple. Someone do it, and you'll win, and I'll look like a genius. One of these teams, please draft that.
I think we know. I'm pretty sure Kitchen will do it. Like that's what they won on before. But with that being said, yeah, I think let's get our predictions in real quick of who we think's gonna win, and then let's get into draft.
I don't even want to say. I like literally will not say. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I want to wait until
You have to. You have to say it.
Give it to me until after draft. Let's talk after.
Yeah, I want to wait till the draft. I want to see
predictions after draft.
Yeah.
Well, then I won't be. I won't be here unless.
Nah, you'll be back. Someone will disconnect.
Someone will
Okay.
disconnect. That's the day.
Or I will get Prod to bring me back after draft real quick.
Yeah. We got you.
All right. But we're gonna go ahead and cut to draft here. Once again, for our viewers at home, this is the only tiebreaker game now because CB Ibiza has claimed first seed, so they are the first seed team. It doesn't matter who wins here. Whoever wins here is the second seed team. The other person goes home. That's it for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to draft, gentlemen. It's all yours.
Yeah, I mean, without further ado, the most pivotal moment. This is the wild card matchup for Group A, folks. If you guys are just coming in from the Aegis stream, welcome. We have actually had 3 phenomenally amazing games here from Mint Gaming Rocky Road that unfortunately have all ended in spectacular losses. But regardless of that, Mint Rocky Road is now looking to be able to get the second seed up against Kitchen or Chef, and they are banning out probably the most awful part of the match that they just played against, which is the Vigar. The Lucian's going to get banned out along with the Victor and the Kog'Maw.
Yeah, and this Vigar is gonna take either the spot of the Tristana or the Wukong, and I honestly I would even consider banning the Jarvan because Ziggy was an absolute animal on that champion. I mean, the knockups that I was seeing were so consistently, multiple members, being knocked up. It was unbelievable there. And Ziggy also just had a lot of early game prowess, and it was pretty impressive. So, I mean, I understand the Wukong ban as well. That champ is broken, but
Hmm.
Volibear banned on the other side, and are we just gonna get a rinse and repeat here?
I I can't. I don't know what's worse, Senate TK or Wukong, but um,
What about Wukong Senna?
I I I don't even know. I don't even know, but picking a misfortune into Senate TK just feels like an int. Um,
It does not seem good. I do not think that it's good either. I
like
agree.
this is really rough. Bullet time is gonna get canceled really quickly, and you've got to have a tank that can deny that. So I'm curious to see what the tank is gonna be. I like Leona. It is a little bit better, but if for any reason Tom Kench is able to get away from the Abyssal Dive, it's going to be GG unless that's not okay. Never mind. Not the unless. Ari's gonna get locked in with the TK. We're cool.
Yeah, I mean, certainly you have to imagine that this is going to be the Ken locked in, and it is, of course. But just this combination, it proved to be so powerful in in the previous game. So why would you want to change anything? And I think it's interesting, to see this Mint Gaming response in the Misfortune Leona, because this is not what I traditionally think of when I think of, like a counter to Senna Tom Kench. Syndra is going to be picked up into the mid lane, and I think the Syndra Ari matchup is pretty interesting. Um, and I think it really depends on who gets to jump first. Obviously,
Hmm.
Syndra has that or I guess both of them have that one shot potential, but um, you know, it's a lot more skill shots for the Ari than the Syndra. So
I think so. I think that the changes to Ari a couple of patches ago were really great for her as just a champion in general. The multiple dashes feel really strong, and I like the way that the resets come in with it now. So let's see what it's going to be. It does look like we are getting some jungle bans, and the J4 that was such a nuisance to them by Ziggy in that last game isn't going to be available, nor is the Diana. So looking to be able to take away some of those engaged junglers from Ziggy. Meanwhile, the jungle is also getting targeted against whoever's going to be in the jungle here. Neptune Rises, along with Fifth as well. Fifth is going to be losing the Fiora, and the Lilia is going to be locked away.
yeah, and we'll see what happens. What MG wants to do with this R4 pick here, because they have to blind either jungle or top. I would
Right.
imagine that they blind jungle just because it's a bit easier and top is very punishable, but okay. They pick Ornn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with the Ornn. I'm fine with,
Yeah.
I think, having that front line and having a little bit of late game insurance as well, with what Ornn can do. But you are now a little late game heavy, so whatever jungler you're gonna find, it has to be an early game jungler. I think it has to be something that can try to make these lanes work, especially into the mid and bottom lane. You want to be able to get to those dragons, and if Neptune Rises plays like Shyvana here, Shyvana might even work as well. But Poppy's gonna get locked in. We've got 10 seconds left before Kitchen's last pick, and you got to expect it's gonna be something spicy. This is Injal. That's like a 3 on the spiciness scale.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna mention. Is like this Jin Zhao pick coming through. Looking at Neptune Rises, he likes the Volley Bear, likes the Warwick. Um, I mean, not really the best early game champions, but Volley Bear's banned out, of course, so that's not really an option. Jin Zhao seemed good. Um, and it's gonna be Vi.
Whoa.
So I'm pretty sure that Vi gets. I don't think that Vi is good into Jin Zhao, but I haven't researched that matchup in a while because that's not really a common one. But either way,
I mean, I think it's bringing. I think it's bringing the statement that I said at the very beginning of the show today full circle, where don't play meta if you don't know the champion that you're playing. play to your comforts. And maybe this is a comfort pick for Neptune Rises that can be that determining factor. If you are able to use Vault Breaker effectively, you can stop the Abyssal Dive from TK. You can disrupt the Spirit Rush from the Ahri, and Senna is just a sitting duck with Assault and Battery. So there are ways that Vi can be effective here, but it needs to be played well. So I hope that Neptune Rises is playing a strong comfort pick, as we do get in the chance, I believe, now that we've got the draft ready to go. I mean, let's bring in Redacted here, because I think Singular Bread is talking about it. Jared's talking about it.
Yeah.
The steadfast presence from Poppy is a direct counter to everything Vi stands for in her life.
Oh,
You
I
know,
forgot my mic was muted. Am I
Oh,
back? Am I on?
yeah,
you're
you're
good.
here.
Oh, okay. Whoops, my fault. Oh, right, change you go though. I think you wanted to say something.
I was gonna say, man, they almost listened to me. They almost listened to me. The 80 carry mage, and then we got 2 tanks, not 3. But at least they were close. Both teams went for the 2 tank option. So,
I
you know.
Yeah, I mean, like at this point though, like we said, Rocky Road, like you pretty much lost to, I believe, all tank compositions or close to it, and or tanky-ish compositions, bruiser-esque, really
Yeah.
durable champions. And if you can't beat them, join them, right? At a certain point, and like there it is. They picked the Ornn, they picked the Leona. The Vi's a little sus into Poppies and Zhao, Tom Kench, but I mean, at the same time, her ultimate is
Unstoppable.
what's it is unstoppable. Correct. Thank you. I was like, what is that word? So, but it's only on one champion, so she's gonna have to make damn sure she knows who she wants to lock it onto and ensures that it happens every single time. But hey, Rocky Road, maybe they're healing, They're like, all right, guys.
And it's also gonna give us Thunder on the mid lane, which is something at
Oh
least you
yeah.
haven't seen today.
Yep.
So it'll definitely be interesting to see, how Thunder compares.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who is worse off. Because I mean, I'm looking at chat right now, and chat is definitely smarter than me.
Oh,
But
Trundle was open, huh?
yeah,
Wow.
Trundle was available, and not only was Trundle available, but Steadfast Presence does cancel out Aura Ultimate as well. So
It
there,
does?
yes, and I
Yeah,
also,
because you
and
can't
it,
like headbutt or whatever.
and
Oh,
it
that's cool. I've never
also,
seen that. That's
yeah, and
interesting.
it also cancels out Zenith Blade as well. So
Oh
there
yeah,
are
definitely
multiple
that.
options that this Poppy, this B4 Poppy, is going to counter out. So I, you know, I used to play a lot of Heroes of the Storm, and I was somewhat decent at that game. And I like to talk about in that game all the time, where games can be decided in draft. And I immediately from the very beginning of it, I had to put my head down. MF into Senate TK is just such a sad situation to be in.
And
If you're,
first pick two, R1.
yeah, if you're that desperate, like, you've got to then build around that MF. And I don't know if all of the tools that are available are going to be enough to stop the hard counters that Chef just innately has in their comp.
Like, you saw them pick the Senna. You knew TK was coming. Vayne wasn't banned. You could have picked Vayne, Zaya, Kaisa, like Jin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Poppy was an Omega pick here. Poppy was an absolute Omega pick.
Yeah.
That's a, it was a sick pick. But I mean, I think now we got the draft coming through, right? We gotta look at our predictions.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Prediction. So let's start with Moose. Since Moose wanted to deflect first. Who do you think's gonna win the tiebreaker and why? Now that we have draft. Yeah, let's get it.
Mint Gaming Rocky Road is going to win because they won't want to hear the end of it. They will not hear the end of it if they don't get the win here today. No, I'm kidding. I do
I was
think
about
that
to say, let me get your real prediction.
I think that Mint Gaming Rocky Road is going to win this game. I think that their backs are against the wall, and normally when teams are up with their backs against the wall, they do play better. And now they have a real threat of not making it into playoffs. I think this is where their teamwork, their communication, and their overall resilience shines. And yes, that is me sniffing up all that copium, sniffing up all that hopium, but it's going to happen. Believe
Hey,
it. They
hey,
will be Hokage.
look,
They
look,
will
look,
pass go.
I'm
They
gonna
will make $200.
I'm gonna take this snake oil you're selling and apply it all over my skin to lather myself up.
Nice.
Because I think Kitchen's got it. I think they've got it, man. I mean, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, if I went 0-3 in a tournament with a team I'm playing, um, I'm I'm losing my shit. All right, like,
Whoa.
yo, what is going on? We just went 0-3. We're all fighting for our tournament lives now. Like, yo, I'm not. That's not to say that I'm gonna try and I'm not gonna project that too much outwardly on my team, but in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my god, like, bro, this is literally do or die here.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be so. In my opinion, I think palms are sweaty, arms are getting heavy, they are nervous, mom spaghetti. Don't copyright me for lose yourself, please.
We're going to get muted.
Oh man. Yeah, it sounded
But
too
right,
similar
change
to the
your
it
prediction.
sounded
Your
too
prediction.
similar. I mean, it's kitchen and it's Hextexel and and then we can go to bed.
I know, 100%. 100%.
Kitchen gonna take us to dinner.
I
Yeah, kitchen.
And
I want a
speaking of
5-course meal.
Speaking of dinner, I think production has a very wonderful graphic they want to, post for us, or, you know, just put on the stream real quick. Look at the chefs, man. Look at that. They're taking us out to eat. They're gonna give us a good time. They're gonna give us great content, and then they're gonna put us to bed with a smile on their face.
That's all it comes down to. That's really all it comes down to. Yeah, it's not even Antuck.
Hey, well, you know what? You know what?
Moose over here is just like, I'm getting bullied.
I am getting bullied, and you know what they say? Dinner comes before dessert. So we've had the main course, we've had the entree. Kitchen was
Okay.
delicious. But Mint Gaming Rocky Road, we got to get some ice cream here, and we're ready.
Oh my
We're
god.
we're gonna take it to a quick break. We're gonna take it to a
Oh.
quick break. I'm gonna snort my copium up a little bit more, and we're gonna be ready to jump into this tiebreaker match. Guys, don't go anywhere. It's gonna be a thriller of a game. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. We've got ourselves our overtime matchup just about to begin. We've got Kitchen Chef over on the blue side. We've got Hajime Gildo as the Poppy, Ziggy as the Zinzhao, ZZ5 with Ari, and Spiritless Frexy once again going with the Senna TK combo. They are looking to make the miracle run into Gold World's playoffs.
Yep, and on the other side, Mint Gaming Rocky Road trying to turn it around. They've had a rough day, but it's not over till it's over. We got fifth on the Ornn in the top lane. Neptune Rise on the Vi in the jungle. Thunder Mecha Busters switching it up, going into the mid lane with the Syndra and Animantis and Sly Torque bringing it out with the MF and the Leona. We got a 5-point, no action early game, as that's actually the first game that there's been no invades or anything, huh?
I think all the games have been relatively timid, really tepid for the first couple of minutes, or for the first 2 minutes. But then the earliest power that we saw, or the earliest play, was that level 2 from Ziggy on the J4 in the last game. But despite all of that, we get ourselves an overtime matchup, and I really do expect that both these teams are really going to be giving it their all. Like, this is a win or go home situation, and we're not even in the playoffs yet. So I'm really excited to see what both these teams are going to be able to bring to the table here.
Absolutely, and you know this Poppy pick we talked about. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, yes, Slytork's gonna go in and trying to be able to finish the job. Can't quite get it. Spiritless will be able to survive. The Tongue Lash will stun Slytork. No exhaust from Adamantis is not going to result in Spiritless going down. Meanwhile, Hajime is going to get the stun into Fifth. He's going to be able to force the flash, but Fifth, down to 100 HP, will survive.
Oh my goodness, it's just fighting all over the place, and everyone's living with 1 HP.
I love it.
Crazy. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy here. As look at Neptune Rises, looking for this play in the mid lane.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
Easy.
ZZ5 is in trouble. The ball breaker does come through. The scatter of the week is massive. The flash comes in, and now Ziggy is on the way. Who's going to be able to get first blood? Neptune Rises does with the Vi. Trying to be able to get away. Does he do it? Can he get out? No, he cannot. Ziggy will pick up one. Ziggy wants the second. Ziggy wants it. Oh my god, the flash. Just to the side will keep Thunder McBusters alive.
Wow, yeah, a nice flash there to dodge out of that. Wind becomes lightning, saves Thunder McBuster's life. I don't know if it was intentional. It kind of just seemed like a flash to get away, but nonetheless, it was enough. Hajime.
Oh my god, Fifth is gonna die, and that is a huge wave that Fifth loses. That's so much EXP. It just, it breaks my heart.
Wow, that is an absolute disaster. Fifth gonna use the TP to get back in. Gold lead is 200 in favor of the chefs. For the time being, wait a minute. Hold on. Did you notice it? Wait.
Okay,
Ziggy.
hold on. I don't know what we're noticing, but Ziggy's on the way and is gonna try to pick up the kill against Neptune Rises. The smite will be used, so the red buff goes over to Ziggy, and I don't know. What did I not notice?
I'm looking at the dragon.
Oh, it's a Hextech Drake.
Hextech is the first dragon of the game, so we're not gonna get 4 Hextech souls.
Oh, no
Dang
Hextech.
it.
No 4 Loco today, but now there's no way that Mint Gaming Rocky Road can lose, right? Like, it's just impossible.
I mean,
they got first
the
blood.
The numbers would say that it is impossible.
Yes, according to the local data, 4 out of 5 dentists would agree that that Mint Gaming Rocky Road is actually not bad for your teeth, and will result in wins and games played. Thunder McBusters, though, playing on the razor's edge, will get sent to the Shadow Realm. ZZ5 will pick up a solo kill.
Wow, and I mean, I think you just see a little bit of that inexperience in the mid lane there from Thunder. Just not being, not knowing the damage of the Ahri as much, on a champion like Syndra. And ZZ makes him pay there. Gonna get that solo kill and crash the wave in, so just deny even more.
Yeah, I think, the kills themselves aren't the worst part about it. The real, just terrible part about those deaths is the massive amount of experience that is lost to the tower. Tower doesn't care about experience. It's an inanimate object, right? Like, doesn't care. You don't get anything out of the tower taking them with anything, and you lose it. Hajime is level 6. Fifth is still level 5. ZZ5 is very close to level 6 comparatively to Thunder McBuster, who is less than halfway. Fifth and Hajime are going to go up against each other. Fifth cannot land the headbutt, and the shield will drop. That's the power of level 6 v level 5.
Absolutely there, and now we're fighting in the bottom lane.
Oh my god, it is not stopping. Spiritless is going to be the target. As Ignite gets used, Adamantis will fall. Fifth cannot get out of the Abyssal Dive. It is now looking for the assistance of Ziggy to come through, but he is only level 5 himself. Slytork gonna try to pick up what they can as the end of the blade, and the sun will come in onto Ziggy. Ziggy will fall, and Adamantis will pick up 2 kills. Huge for the squad.
Once more, look for the charm.
Okay, yeah, we're not over yet. The charm's gonna land. Oh no, ZZ5. Gonna be ZZ6 at this point. ZZ Rot at this point with the plays that he's been going for. He's 2-1-1.
Oh my gosh, are you seeing this?
Is it a dragon getting taken by Mint Gaming
Oh
before
my
10 minutes?
goodness. But the
It's
first one,
unbelievable.
they've done it.
This game cannot be lost now. There is no possible way that Mint Gaming Rocky Road can lose. All of the criteria has been met. The left arm, the right arm, the left leg, the right leg are all in their hand. Now all they need to do is draw Exodia the Forbidden One from their deck, and they've got it.
Yeah, just make sure we don't look at the solo lanes. Just don't look at the solo lanes. Everything will be okay.
No, they're just a bunch of like first level 200 attack cards. Nothing.
Okay.
No problem. No problem at all.
You know, I never played Yu-Gi-Oh.
But you know the reference. That's what matters.
Yeah, okay. I mean, fifth is just getting destroyed in this lane, and I mean, Poppy is so strong into tanks just because of the max health damage on that cube. It actually pops twice. The double or max health or percent health, sorry. Drops twice, and you know, Z looking for it again. Missed the charm, but
Oh my.
oh, nice
A
stun.
lot of damage. Scatter the Wave's gonna come through as well as the Unleashed Power Ignite's gonna come in. Flash from ZZ5 to be able to get away.
Yeah, and looking at the top side here, both of these jungles are around the area. So I'd have to imagine, yeah, they're going to meet each other here. And I think Thunder, no mana on Thunder if he needs to rotate over. But nonetheless, Herald is available. And I think Ziggy could probably just go for it right now. Looks like he's going to.
It definitely feels like, 3 out of the 4 quadrants of the jungle have been in Ziggy's favor. And that's leading to a 13 CS advantage and a decent position for Ziggy as a Xin Zhao, which you would expect because of the early game prowess that he does provide. Neptune Rises, though, is level 6. Assault and Battery is available to potentially lock down ZZ5 or Ziggy in the play if they are able to get it. But no vision on Rift Herald from Mint Gaming Rocky Road means that Ziggy's going to be able to get it for free.
Yeah, I mean, it seems as though nothing is going to come for free in this game, as every time something goes over to one side, something else immediately goes over to, the other side. So we'll see. Fifth finds the knockup. And for the time being, Herald has been taken and secured by Ziggy. We'll see if they try to drop it here. As they might just look to dive fifth. He has a flash, but...
Yeah, let's see what they want to go for. Unleashed Power is just about to be back online for Thunder McBusters, and they could potentially go for an Assault Battery there from Neptune Rises. He is, hovering in the bottom side of the jungle, but it's going to be the Flash from Thunder McBusters and the Teleport from Fifth. They're going to try to initiate in onto this play, but the Charm is going to land as well as the Crescent Guard. Neptune Rises is going to take a massive amount of damage, and that was so well played by ZZ5 to be able to pick up that kill against Neptune Rises. The Teleport does absolutely nothing for Mint Gaming Rocky Road.
No, it does not, and it's just a wasted teleport. Neptune Rises still goes down, and it is just a disaster. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point that someone just made in the chat, or that the Singular Breads made in the chat. Frexy's not using the Top Chef Tom Kench skin. What's going on?
No, he had it last game. What the heck?
On their own.
But Frexy's gonna hit that Abyssal Dive, and Spiritless will get an easy Dawning Shadows against Sly Torek. Animantis does have bullet time, but he's gonna get hit by the root, and this might just be one dead MF. Bullet time will come in. The flash will be used by Spiritless, and now Animantis is in a 4v1 situation. He's trying to play it as expertly as he can. He's trying to get a kill. He's trying his darndest. But Spiritless will take that kill against Animantis, shutting them down.
Yeah, another shutdown comes through, and now the gold lead is almost up to 3,000 at 11.5 minutes. It's almost there. I mean, we're kind of back to where we were in the previous games with a 3K gold lead at 10. And Mint Gaming needs to turn something around, because at this rate, yeah, they got the first dragon, but the rest of their map is just hard losing.
I agree. Like it just feels so rough. Like, and First Dragon really isn't that big of a prize, right? It really isn't. Like at the
It's
end
a
of the
moral
day,
victory, I
yeah,
think.
it's a moral victory. Yeah, you're able to get that dragon in. It's cool. It's awesome. But you've given up so much to try to make that happen. Slytorque is going to go in with the Zenith Blade to try to get away from Frexy. We'll have to use Flash as well. So Frexy with the Great Abyssal Dive will force out a big summoner spell.
Yeah, and the dragon has spawned here, the Infernal. See, as both of these teams 4v4 in this bottom lane. Teleport is not available for 5th, but it is for Hajime. ZZ looking for the charm, not going to find the mark, but here we go. Root
Yeah,
comes
it's going to
down.
be the
Oh,
root going to land on the Thunder McBusters, and now we're going to look to see if they're going to be able to go in. Neptune rises with the breaker, doesn't land that, but this is a 5v4 play. 5th is nowhere close to being into the fight just yet, so... And Mint Gaming Rocky Road does have to back away until 5th comes in with that Call of the Forge God. Let's see if he's going to be able to land it as the Dragon is now started. They're going to try to collapse in on to the Ornn as we do get Keeper's Verdict getting used to potentially get the knock up in. ZZ5 will get hit by the Charm, so we can't use Call of the Forge God. We'll get a massive chunk of damage onto ZZ5, but he will not have this available for the fight to come. Hajime is going to use a steadfast presence to move forward, as we do get a lot of damage in onto Slytorque, and the assault and battery going to land on the ZZ5, going to be able to get the massive shutdown. The bullet time with a little bit of damage as well, as Thunder McBusters will use the Unleashed Power onto Hajime. We'll get the shutdown onto the Poppy. Slytorque with the Zenith Blade and the stun onto Spiritless, and it's another team fight win in these games for Mint Gaming Rocky Road.
what the heck? Again, Mint Gaming, you fall, but you get back up. Go 4 for 2 in that team fight. Yeah, they lose the dragon, but the prize is so much bigger than that. 2 extra kills, and Adamantis got 2 in that one, doing so much damage there. And that's got to give this team some confidence.
I mean, what we've seen it time and time again. They get these team fights, but then they don't press the advantage. Look back in that last game when they were able to get Baron against Chef. They had a great team fight play, but they were only able to get 1 tower out of 3 minutes of Baron. And I feel like the same thing happened here. They weren't able to utilize everyone off the map to get a structure down. No structures fall. They get a little bit of damage onto it, and then they reset. They're not pressing the advantage that they need if they want to keep up the momentum and keep the tempo in their favor.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you said it perfectly there. The tempo is switching back and forth too much, and they can't keep it on one side. But that's what makes these games entertaining. I mean, they're just back and forth slaughterfests. Oh, that word is unfortunate.
It sure is entertaining. I definitely agree. It's just I want to see more out of these champions. I think that
I agree.
you know they're fighting for being the best amateur gold level team in NA. This is, the Olympics of gold level amateur play, and you want to see them make it happen. Slytorque going to try to be able to get away from the Abyssal Dive, is going to use the Zenith Blade against Ziggy into the bullet time, but the Crescent Guard able to deny a little bit of damage, but it won't be enough. Adamantis will go onto a killing spree and will pick up that kill as Ziggy is going to get hit by the exhaust. We've got Neptune Rises on the way, doesn't have flash, but can go in with the Vault Breaker. They decide to not go into that 3v2.
I think they just didn't want to overextend. I mean, Mint Gaming has been the victim of overextension all day today, and I kind of like to see the restraint that that Neptune Rises showed right there. And of course, Neptune Rises hasn't been playing in any of the other games today, so I think it does show, kind of just like a difference in mentality and a difference in game plan that Mint Gaming really needed to show, if they want to have a chance of winning this game.
I think so. I don't know. I mean, looking back at that, I think maybe if they were able to get the Assault and Battery onto Ziggy, they could have potentially gotten the dive and picked up that kill. But, let's let the last 3 games maybe be an indicator of why that might not be correct. Because, yeah, they have been over-aggressive, and it's costed them those last 3 games, putting them into this position now. But we look at their composition, we look at what they're bringing to the table. This is the best position that I think Rocky Road has been in all day at the 17-minute mark, and they have plenty of late game power that they can use to combat what Kitchen has.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, Slytherg, is Slytherg looking for this here on the Spirit list?
Oh,
Could be.
100%. They're looking to go for it. They're
bullet
going to
time.
land the bullet time, but it actually doesn't come in before the Solar Flare. They're going to land the Zenith Blade onto the Devour, and Slytorque doesn't quite execute the play I think that they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of misexecution there. But, you know, good for Kitchen, as you can see Ziggy on the other side of the map, taking away that, I believe, second Rift Herald.
Correct.
For Kitchen. And at least neutral objectives are in favor, you know, of Kitchen in this game, despite the, I mean, look, it's only a 300 gold lead. Actually, it's only a 100 gold lead. Look at that. I mean, mid-game is right in this game.
They sure are. They are back to, you know, an opportunity where they can make it happen, but that just calls again to the tempo advantage that they had after that dragon fight. These last 5 minutes were potentially in their favor, and now they're going to get collapsed upon. Thunder McBusters is able to survive as ZZ5 goes in with the Everfrost, doesn't quite land it. Neptune rises, though, with the Assault and Battery. Not available, is still able to get the Vault Breaker, and the double kill onto Frexy. And those were kills that were given to Mint Gaming Rocky Road on a silver platter. The dragon has been taken, and they're going to be able to stop the inner tower from going down from the Rift Herald. They might even stop the headbutt from the outer tower. They do, or they don't stop the headbutt, but they do stop the Rift Herald from going any further. And Mint Gaming Rocky Road, what a great comeback here in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's crazy to think that this team has gone 0-3 on the day, right? And the fact that they're still fighting and they're still powering through, and this game is still in striking distance, tied in gold, you know, very small gold advantage, or disadvantage rather, tied in kills, up in dragons. I mean, it is very revolutionary, very impressive that this team is still, you know, mentally able to stay in the game.
And now they're looking to go for the play once again in the bottom lane. Slytorque does now have Solar Flare, but Hajime is there to make it a 4v3. Slytorque is backing. No, he's not. He's going. He's staying. They want it. They want it. This is an
insane play.
A fifth does not have teleport. This could potentially be disastrous here for Rocky Road as the blade is going to get used. Slytorque is now potentially in a tough position, but now Thunder McBusters is on the way, and now the cavalry from Chef has arrived. The kitchen is open and up for business as Neptune is all alone going to get shut down. That's a 600 gold bounty for Ziggy. And now they're looking potentially for more as one tower goes down. The bullet time's going to get used. Not quite going to be enough damage to get anyone to go down as ZZ5 into the backline with that flank is still looking to come in. It is a 5v3 situation, but it looks like they'll let the rest of Mint Gaming Rocky Road off the hook.
I mean, that was an insane play. Like, what is this random, like, 5-man bot, like, what is this random, like, 5v4 bot play that's happening at 20 minutes when no dragon is up? Like, that is such a confusing play to me, but it is crazy that it actually happened, and I'm very shocked, but the fact that it's only 1-0 is pretty crazy.
I mean, they're playing 4D chess, and we're just playing checkers over here.
I guess so. I mean,
like, that was a 5v4 play, and it was like Chef knew that they were trying to go for a play from Rocky Road, and Rocky Road knew that there was going to be someone else there, so they wanted to bring Thunder McBusters down, but then Chef knew that Thunder McBuster was going to be there, so they brought Hajime there, so it was just, you know, a bunch of just great moments in this game, and that's just another one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Great moments here. Thunder could be in trouble. Oh, nice Zenith Blade.
Yeah,
awesome.
Gonna force out the the Spirit Rush. Thunder McBuster's going to get hit by the Unleashed Power. Neptune Rises is there for assistance. Will use the Assault and Battery into Hajime. Is going to flash away. Vault Breaker into Flash. Will be enough for Neptune Rises to be able to take that kill onto Hajime in the top lane. So 1-0.
Yeah, and I mean, that's such a tilting like death if you're Hajime, because you're like, oh man, I was the Syndra was 1 HP, and then like all of a sudden Vi comes out of nowhere and like completely peels her off, and you can't touch the Syndra anymore. Like, that's so tilting, but nonetheless, good play there by Neptune Rises. Way to be there on that rotation, and with the dragon spawning in a minute 15, you know, it's time for some more action in this bottom side. Potential soul point for MG, and you know, you want to get you definitely want to get this if you're MG, but a nice stun. Fearless is just dead.
Yeah, Spiritless goes down 5th, unfortunately using Call of the Forge God without needing it, as the full combo from Thunder McBusters, who has kind of redeemed himself after a questionable laning phase.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in all things considered, it wasn't that bad of a laning phase. I mean, just got solo killed once. Other than that, played it pretty well. A little bit of a CS discrepancy or differential, but Hajime.
Oh, yeah. Hajime is going to be dealt a lot of damage, and it's just going to go in, but the Devour from Frex is going to keep him alive. Neptune Rises with the Vault Breaker is going to go forward to the bullet time. Going to land a little bit of damage. Neptune Rises and in. A 3v1 will be able to make one go down. Hajime will fall. Dawning Shadows will get used. But those are 3 very low members there for the side of Kitchen, and they're looking to try to be able to stop this play from going. Remember, for both of these teams, their tournament live is on the line. This isn't a seeding match. This is a wild card match. Win or go home. Two members as the Scattered Weak lands on to the onto ZZ5. Ari will fall 5th. Gonna be able to come in, gonna be able to get the slow one to Ziggy. Z's gonna get shut down. Adamantis now 6-1-5. And the rest of Kitchen is gonna have to walk away, giving over the dragon to the side of Mint Gaming Rocky Road. Yeah, there's no way that they can follow in with this play anymore. No way.
Yeah, definitely not. And I mean, the complete turnaround for Mint Gaming. Look at this. They have the Goldie now. They're sitting on Ocean Soul Point. In 5 minutes, they're able to secure their first soul of the day. Mint Gaming, they're bringing it back.
Okay, so Mint Gaming Rocky Road has tied their total number of dragons that they have had the entire day in this game at 3. You know, it's all because there wasn't a Hextech soul. That's exactly why. Yeah, 100%.
I think so. I mean, it is just a Hextech soul diff. And that's the craziest part about it. But, you know, nonetheless, Baron is up on the table. Look at Adamantis finally getting the pop-off game with this MF. 6-1-5. And the craziest thing is, like, both you and me were like, yeah, I don't think this MF is that good of a pick in, but
no,
it ends up working. I mean, I don't think the pick is the reason why it's working, but I think it is working. I mean, there's no question it's working. So
I don't think the pick is the reason why it's working. I think it's the picks that Mint Gaming Rocky Road has had is the reason why it's working. But Adamantis is going to get picked off themselves. And that's going to be a shutdown against Adamantis. Huge here for Kitchen. Baron is on the table as 5th is going to come in with a teleport to defend this mid lane tower. But it's a 4v5 power play for the next 30 seconds for Kitchen.
Kitchen doesn't have enough damage to actually hit the Baron, I don't think. Senna's not enough DPS to actually, like, deal damage to Baron. So I don't think they can actually do it, but that is a really good pick there. And especially getting the shutdown gold. I mean, unfortunately, the shutdown gold went over to the Poppy. Okay, they're going to start the Baron anyway. And they're starting it so late, which is pretty wild, but we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this. Like you said, like, this is now Adamantis back up. She is going to strut her stuff and is going to come on the way. It's called the Fort God is going to be used to be able to land the knockup on the Spiritless, now down to half HP. The Baron must be stopped. So a questionable opportunity there from Kitchen that doesn't punish them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they just waited a bit too long there. I think if they go immediately, they can. There's a chance they can play it. Even though it's Senna, like it's gonna go down really slow, but at least you can play it a turn or something. You can have Kench tank. Like there's a lot of ways for them to actually be able to play that fight. They just waited too long. Now ZZ looking for Neptune.
Yeah, gonna be able to get away thanks to the flash. I mean, that is a impactful flash, though. I will say that that is really important to take away because now you can't flash Assault and Battery into the backline.
Yeah, I mean, it does allow Spiritless to be a little bit more safe, or a little bit safer in these plays. But to be fair, I mean, Phyrexy does have the Devour to actually stop that entire play from happening, right? I don't think we've seen it. I don't think we've seen it happen yet, but that is available. I mean, that.
Yeah, we've got smart people in chat. Can you guys clarify? Does do you guys know for sure if
I mean, it does, but he just hasn't done it.
Well, oh, so Assault and Battery cancels out the ultimate, or is it like Depth Charge where it still works, but you're just devoured, so you don't take damage?
Yeah, it still works, but you're just
okay.
devoured.
I get it. Okay, so you know what's up. You're smart. I'm not. Pardon me.
Dragon a minute.
Yeah, Dragon in a minute. Let's see what it is going to be. I mean, there's no reason to be fighting now. You're just looking for vision control, but both teams are here. They are ready to party like it's 1999. We're ready to go, and you know, win or go home situation. We've been talking about it all game, but the combo does not land. Huge evasion there for Mint Gaming Rocky Road. They're not going to be able to move forward, and they're going to initiate a play here, and they're going to be able to try to do what they can, but there's the setback presence used to be able to stop the headbutt from Fifth, and now so much damage. Hajime Bills will go down, Adamantis will fall, and now Neptune Rise is going to be able to try to do what they can. They're going to fall before Phyrexy falling as well. Fifth is now down to about a quarter HP. We'll be able to get the kill onto Spiritless, and now Ziggy is trying to be able to do what they can, but Thunderbeak Busters is into the back line, trying to be able to get the kill onto anybody. No, he can't.
Oh
and
my
gosh. 4-for-3 play. Might even be an ace. Slight Torque gets charmed. No Ocean Soul for Mint Gaming Rocky Road.
Oh my gosh, the kitchen. The chefs are cooking it up. Win the fight 5-for-2, or 3 rather. And they're going to delay this Ocean Soul from Mint Gaming. They're going to secure their second dragon of the game here. And Adamantis picked initially right off the bat, right when that fight started. Beautiful dive. Hajime, and then ZZ5 from the back. Getting on to Adamantis and instantly one-shotting the most fed member on Mint Gaming was so crucial there and allowed the rest of the team to just kind of go crazy and run wild in the team fight. Definitely a big factor there. And if Mint Gaming can continuously do that, I mean, it's really hard for Adamantis to play.
The worst part about all of that, or I guess the best part about that one from Chef, is that Adamantis wasn't able to use either of their summoner spells. No flash, no exhaust, and that just goes to show the lockdown potential that kitchen has available to them, and they were able to execute it, on it beautifully, like you said. Moving forward now, it's going to be another 4 minutes before potentially it is a sole opportunity for Mint Gaming Rocky Road. They're still in an even game with Kitchen. They still have a decent point in their life as the ornaments are coming out from 5th. Adamantis is still at 3 items, and Thunderbeak Busters is still putting out damage, but they got to deal with ZZ5 on 3 items, a almost fully stacked Dark Seal. The AP is pretty big at 507, so you're going to get taken out super quickly if you get picked off.
Yeah, I mean, ZZ5 is huge. I wonder if that is going to turn into a Mage Isaiah anytime soon. But look at him on the pick, looking for Adamantis.
Okay, Adamantis is going to flash away, and this time ZZ5 does not get out of that one alive. Shut down, but it might have been a sacrifice for the cause, as Baron is now down to 4,000 HP. Slight Torque does not have Solar Flare, and they're going to try to go into the step press. So this is going to get canceled as the bullet time comes through. A huge Keeper's Verdict is going to stop the bullet time, and Adamantis will fall. It's going to be Sightless still safe, and Sightless is still safe. Spiritless, pardon me, is still alive, but no! He falls after getting a double kill. Phyrexy is the only one alive, and it's a double kill for Neptune Rises and the ace for Mint Gaming Rocky Road.
I mean, to be fair, that fight was 5v4, and it ended up being only 2 for 2 in the or 3 for 2. Wait, sorry, 4 for 2. Never mind. That fight was, you know,
5 for 2.
and it wasn't that bad. I mean, I think all things considered, if Spiritless was able to stand back a little bit further, he could have easily carried that fight, I think, but instead stepped up to try and kill Thunder and ended up getting too close to, you know, the CC and tanks of the actual Mint Gaming squad. So I think it definitely had potential there, but you know, you can see the build coming through again. It's the Kraken Gwinsus. And I'm interested to see what the people in chat think about it this time, because there's a lot more tankiness on Mint Gaming's roster. So I think it's okay. And also you see LDR is the third or the next item that's likely going to be built up here. Actually, I don't know if it's LDR or Sorelda's, but whatever. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to go with LDR here. I think that's the play, but
Oh.
we're just going to be fighting once again. Adamantis has a stopwatch to go golden and is going to be able to stay alive.
No.
Oh my god, a huge stopwatch from Adamantis. Fifth is on a killing spree, and 3 members of Kitchen go down as they just collapse once again.
That was an insane stopwatch by Adamantis there. Nice reaction time to dodge out of the Ahri ability and Ahri combo. And then at that point, ZZ was just kind of stuck in no man's land, right? Has to run to get out of the fight and ends up getting taken out of the fight so far. And the fact that Hajime Hajime and Frexy had to kind of bail out their mid laner there and ended up going down was enough to get Mint Gaming the Baron. And, you know, they're in full control of this game now. Gold lead 5k up, Dragon in 40 seconds. And this is a potential Ocean Soul again for them. TP, look at this TP.
Yeah, they're looking to go for it. Fifth is going to be able to force out Ziggy and ZZ5, but the charm is going to land. But Fifth going to teleport for flash forward. Not going to get the knock-up onto Ziggy, but will still force out the flash. The Zenith play does land onto Ziggy as the Crescent Guard does come through, as well as the Assault and Battery. They want this jungler down, and they will get it. Thunder McBusters will take down Ziggy, but it is still a 4v5, but Baron is up on the side of Mint Gaming Rocky Road. Dragon in 10 seconds, and it looks almost as sure to be theirs.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly seems to be theirs. 5 versus 4, no jungler for Kitchen. Dragon can easily just be pulled out, and it should be no contest at all here. And Mint Gaming gonna secure their first soul of the day. And it's gonna be Ocean. And just imagine how tanky these frontliners are gonna be with this Ocean Soul now.
Yeah, I mean, call them Mint Gaming. It might just be Miracle Gaming Rocky Road at this point, because 3 Ocean Souls, Baron, they've almost come back from 3 losses in a row to win out and still make it into playoffs. It is still, I would say, anybody's game. I've yet to see Mint Gaming Rocky Road close out today, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen it. Neither of us, but nice stun. Keeper's verdict.
No, he's not going to use it, so he's going to get pretty much full refresh on that. 14 seconds remaining until it spawns. Baron is down in 50 seconds, so what else can Rocky Road do with it? They get the Ocean Soul, they get a couple of kills, and they're able to push out some towers in the mid lane, but no base structures go down out of that play. So, for the time being, Kitchen is still up and running, but, you know, if Gordon Ramsay is your executive chef, he's not happy right now. The ticket times are way too high.
Yeah, they are not getting the food out quick enough, that's for sure. And, you know, maybe 3 minutes on this Baron. I mean, I don't imagine there'll be much happening for the next 3 minutes, just due to the fact that no neutrals will be up. But unless Neptune just goes in, flash, Ornhorn.
Yeah, yes, says Right Chains as we get into this one. This game has been non-stop action. Ziggy is gonna go golden, and now Mint Gaming Rocky Road is going in. They're gonna get shut down. Bullet Time's gonna be able to get one. Adamantis is still alive and does also have Guardian Angel. It's a double kill for Adamantis, and Fifth is trying to be able to keep everyone else locked down. Can't quite get the headbutt, but is now down to about a quarter HP. Step right presence will be used, but Hajime Mino Gildo will be able to escape. And my word,
Wow. I mean, right when I said that, like, right when I said, yeah, I don't think any fighting will happen, they just immediately break out into a big team fight. Like, what the heck, man?
And they just want to continue to keep going. ZZ5 is going to land the charm and the full combo onto Slidetorg. He's now down to half HP as Hajime is going to get hit by the headbutt. Fifth is now maybe in trouble. Fifth is so low. But Dawning Shadows is not available, so he will be able to survive thanks to the Ocean Soul. So he'll survive that play. We're fine.
And everything is okay for now here. The gold lead is up to about 7K for Mint Gaming, sitting in the driver's seat for the first extended period of time all day. And they're feeling good about themselves here. Anna Mantis, huge on this misfortune right now. 11, 4, and 10. Has 4 items completed with the BF sword in the inventory as well. Probably for the Bloodthirster, I would have to imagine. Feeling very nice on this misfortune. On the other side, ZZ5 trying to get the picks on this Ari. Has found them a few times, but has also been prey to getting picked in the same way. So
Yeah, and now I gotta ask you, like, with Elder Dragon up in 2 minutes and Baron up in 1, if you're Kitchen, do you fight at Elder or do you fight at Baron here? Like, I really, it feels like if you can win Elder, if you can get Elder, you win the game. But Baron isn't as impactful at 40 minutes.
well, yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Elder is definitely going to be the stronger option in this game. And the craziest part about it is that in all the games we've played, it's been like Soul at like, or all the other games today, it's been Soul at like 20, like before 25 minutes. This game, we didn't get Soul until, 35. So to have an Elder at 40 minutes is just kind of a crazy thought. And I didn't really think about it like that, but I definitely agree. I mean, Elder is definitely going to turn this fight, and we're even seeing the fights be so close, right? On a knife's edge. These people are living with, slivers of health bars, and that extra burn damage and true damage from the Elder Dragon is more than enough to bring Kitchen back in and have them win the team fight. So I agree. I mean, you need to get vision on both objectives, but I think it's definitely more important for Kitchen to try to go for this this Elder, but you obviously can't let Baron go for free, and this is really good from Mint Gaming, the baiting, forcing you to walk in. Hajime.
Yeah, gonna be
Bullet
put
time?
in, but the Sephiroth's friend's gonna get bullet time is gonna come in, and Fifth isn't able to get it, but ZZ5 is now looking to be able to do what they can. Thundermic Busters will go golden, and Frexy is all alone. Adamantis is on a rampage. Thundermic Busters will be able to take down ZZ5, and those are your carries potentially down. Siggy with the Crescent Guard will just die as well, and Slidetork's gonna try to go in with the Zenith Blade, but the Steadfast Presence will keep Hajime alive. That is a 3-0 in favor of Mint Gaming Rocky Road, and they are not done yet, as the Chilling Smite will land on a Hajime as well as the Vault Breaker. But Hajime is so tanky at level 16, will be able to survive with Spiritless for the time being, but this Inhibitor Tower is not long for this world, and Rocky Road is potentially looking to end the game. 20 seconds remaining until the next carry spawns for Kitchen. They do not want to close it down just yet, but these towers are melting. The Nexus is getting attacked, and Mint Gaming Rocky Road will indeed say that dessert does come after dinner, and it is a sweet victory for Mint Gaming Rocky Road. They will make it into the playoffs.
Oh my goodness, Mint Gaming off the back of a very rough day. They come back in the tiebreaker where it really matters. They get the dub, they bring it home for the boys, and that is just awesome. Super good. Congratulations to them. And, to Kitchen, you got to give them some props too. They worked and grinded their way back up into this tiebreaker game, and they were playing well, but Mint Gaming figured it out, and they were able to take this tiebreaker game and will be moving on to the playoffs. Welcome back, Redacted.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm back, and we have reached our conclusion. finally. And like Thanos, I can rest. Congrats to Mint Gaming Rocky Road. I mean, I guess you had, like you said, Moose, you saved dessert for last. And then I had a few folks on staff just tell me they felt slighted that they weren't streamed last week, so they wanted to be streamed 4 times this week.
Fair enough, I guess. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, but what a game, right? What a game that it gave us really everything we wanted from both of these two teams. It showed that Mint Gaming can play the tanks as well. It showed quite a few things that Moose has been preaching all day about this team, and they did it with a sub. So kudos to them for eking out this win and making it into playoffs.
Oh boy, I feel such a sigh of relief. I do. I really do. Mint Gaming was giving me anxiety for a little bit, but we got 4 phenomenal games today. Like, the positives of today were 4 amazing games that really could have gone either way. There weren't stomps. These were champions playing at champion gold level, and we got to see that, and I'm super thankful for all of these teams for really putting on a show, especially in this last game. You could tell that both these teams desperately wanted to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, once again, kudos to Team Kitchen for making it this far and for even just forcing this tiebreaker. As it has been said, the assumption was that because they were the Risen Reps, they're somewhat of a weaker league. So they had that underdog status. And the fact that they almost got the second seed and knocked out, one of the stronger teams coming into this tournament here says a lot for them, and it definitely puts some respects on their team name and on their league. I think so.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, big shout outs to them. Played well today, did what they had to do, but at the end of the day, it's all about Mint Gaming Rocky Road, and they're gonna be moving on as the second seed of Group A
Yep.
in the amateur gold playoffs here, and they're gonna be playing
Yeah,
CBZB.
that is correct. I was just about to get to that, as production has our playoff graphics here. Um, He's pulling it up right now. And yeah, so match number 1 will be that's going to be streamed on this channel here, XNLC. That will be CB Ibiza, the first seed of Group A, against the Rising Tide Typhoon, which is the second seed of Group B. And then on the Aegis channel, it will be CB Azibi against Mint Gaming Rocky Road. And that will once again be on the Aegis channel. Both games are best of fives. Both games will be next Saturday, I believe, at the same time. I'm right on that, right, guys? It is the same time, I believe.
I think so.
At 5
I'll
p.m.
get 5 p.m. or
Yeah.
is that Eastern?
That is PST. Pardon me. I'm selfish and thinking my own time zone. Sorry.
Okay. Well, staff just corrected me. Production just corrected me. It will be the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time zone. So for whatever time zone everyone else is in, you can just react accordingly. So same time, same channels, but those will be our matchups. And yeah, we're progressing. It will be best of fives. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, just you know we're getting one step closer to finding out who is the best gold team in the amateur scene here.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's not Hextech Soul, I think Mint Gaming Rocky Road has it in the bag.
Remember, they are playing the first seed CB Azibi, which some deem the weaker team of the CB squad. So you might have a point there.
I don't know. I mean, Abizi went 5-1 in their
Oh, did
games
they?
comparatively to Ibiza, who went 4-2. So I mean, who actually is the better team? That's a discussion for the
Another
gold.
time.
That's a discussion that we can have in gold chat. If you guys have not done so, please, please, please join the Discord so that you guys can be up to date on everything that is Amateur Worlds going on. And we got the schedule ready to go, folks. Look at the schedule on the board. Redacted, take it away.
Oh yeah. So once again, our schedule here, thanks to our wonderful production. So match number one will be on XLNC, this channel right here that you're watching us talk on right now. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. A CB Aziba versus Rising Tide Typhoon, and then match two will be on the Aegis Esports channel, and that will be CB Azibi against our favorite dessert team, Mint Gaming Rocky Road. um, any last thoughts from our cast tonight before we close down for the night and send everybody to bed and get some rest?
I'm good.
Riot Chain says, I'm hungry. I want to go to sleep. Moose, any last words from you? I mean, your team finally pulled it off. They finally did it. So I know you already want to talk a little bit of mess. So go ahead, get it out. Let's hear it. And
No, I
then
got
I'm going to go to bed.
I got two things really quickly. First thing, shout out to our sponsor for Amateur Worlds. That is Pro Comps. It's the official sponsor of Amateur Worlds. Use it as a drafting tool, which some might say Mint Gaming Rocky Road needed today. With League of Legends teams and coaches that want to take their game to the next level, check out procomps.gg. Try it out for free. It's a ton of fun, and it's a great software and product to use. Also, do not forget that there are other Amateur World tournaments going on this weekend. Platinum Worlds
Plat starts
is
tomorrow.
gonna be tomorrow, the start of
Yeah.
some phenomenal games and matches. Definitely check it out. And of course, like you said, we will be back here next week. Same time, same channel for the semifinals. You guys will not want to miss it. It's been such a blast being able to cast with you guys, and I can't wait to see what next week has in store.
Same as well. I can't wait to see as well. And I'm also excited for Plat Worlds. Go Goldfish Gaming. Just got to get that out there, coming from the CCS. But with that being said, we are going to turn down for the night. We thank you all for joining us, and we hope you enjoyed these games as they were really exciting. But now it is time for us to rest. We will all see you next week for the playoffs. Semifinals begin at 8 p.m. Eastern. Until next time, have a good night.